Good evening, friends. Happy to meet you all once again in this video. Yesterday, after seeing my video on Nike trade, many of you have sent me a request on how to get started with the technical analysis. So today, I'm going to show you the charts or the basics of technical analysis. So today, I have decided to make a simple video showing you one website which you can use free of cost for all your trading requirements. Of course, that has a professional version where you have to pay, but then I generally use the free version, which is more than enough for my investing needs, right? And that website is nothing but investing.com. So just go to Google or whatever browser you're using, just type investing.com, and that's the home page. You have lots and lots of information which you can use. Let's say it gives you news, analysis, and then the charts, technical, brokers, tools, everything is here. First thing is you have to sign up, and then with your email ID you can access this. And this section will give you the top news which are hitting the headlines. And these are indices, major indices in the US, commodities, ETFs, and stocks, right? Then you go, one important section which I would urge you all to read is I frequently have a glance of the analysis and opinion section, because these are traders and investors like us who are having a particular conviction, their personal view on a particular stock or company, and then ETFs. You can pick this up and then you can further investigate on how to make your investing decision. And then here is a table for cryptos, and the technical analysis, like let's say for S&P 500, how many people think it's bullish, that is 62%, that's bearish, and all these things are displayed here, and then lots of other information. Now that's the website I use, and then after I sign up, all I can show one more thing is we can search for a particular company, let's say Facebook or Reliance Industries, that's from India. Right? Once I click Reliance Industries, you will see lots of options like this, right? One is Reliance Industries Stock NSE, that means National Stock Exchange of India, and then here London Stock Exchange. So that's also Reliance Industries, but you have to discard that, and you can see there are a lot of bonds from Reliance Industries, right? So all we can do is select the instrument type as equities, and it will show only the equities, and we are interested in Reliance Industries listed in National Stock Exchange. And the same way, if you search for Facebook, and then you'll get a lot of other options. Since I have selected only equities, it's NASDAQ. It's also listed, I think, in Belgium or Germany, I don't know, and that's also there in Brazil, Argentina, a lot of things. So these are all irrelevant for us, and what matters is just the Facebook and NASDAQ. So let's go to Reliance as an example. Reliance Industry. Sorry, my English is terrible. Right. Once you click on Reliance Industries, it will show you the last closing price and how much percentage drop. And as you scroll, there's going to be a video which is going to pop up. You have to close it every time you refresh the screen. That's the painful part of using this website. And the news related to Reliance Industries and all the stuff you can have a look. But what we are going to focus on in this video is the overview section here, right? So then the general information overview, that's the chart, but this is not the full chart what we are talking about. And let's go section by section. First is profile. Everything about the company can be seen in the profile section, right? It will tell you what industry, what sector, about the company, and the address, and then the top executives from the same company. Like let's say Mukesh Dhirubhai Ambani, age 63, chairman and managing director. You'll get all the details here. However, don't trust this data completely. All you have to do is take this out and then go to the annual report of that particular company and cross-check it, right? And that's the profile. And then let's go to historic data. Once you go to historic data, you will have the price, open price, close this video, low, volume, and percentage change. You can select the particular dates. Let's say you want 1 year or 2 year data, and then download it. You will get it. You can change it to daily, weekly, monthly in the historic data section. And then related instruments and index components, these are all hardly used, but then if you want to know what are index components, it will tell you Reliance Industries as a company or a stock, what indices it's part of. Let's say it's part of Nifty 500, it's part of Nifty 15, it's also part of Nifty 200 and all these things, right? That means Reliance Industries is part of all these indices, right? And then next you can go to chart, news and analysis, financials. When you go to financials, you'll find all the data related to financials. That's the income statement and the profitability, all the ratios will be over here. You can toggle between the financial summary like income statement, and it'll show you everything, balance sheet, cash flow, and all these things. So I'm just showing you an overview. All these individual components will go in depth one by one in the future videos, and then goes to the technical analysis. Once you click on it, it'll show you the technical analysis for hourly, let's say monthly, weekly. So if you're a day trader, you can choose minutes and hours. If you're a long-term investor, or you want to do a weekly trade or a monthly trade, you can click at monthly or weekly and then use it as per your needs. So these are the data. That is, moving average is indicating a strong buy, and the technical indicator strong buy, and all these things are actually mathematics. It's computed and then a rating is being assigned, right? And that's it pretty much about this website. And the next one, what you can do is just go to the original area and then the technical chart. So that's going to give you the technical chart of Reliance Industries, and you can toggle the chart to full screen with this button, and then you can resize it back to the original. So this is the basic chart, which probably will be loading up, but this is not the chart we are going to use. We'll be using the candles. These are the ones which are going to help us in technical analysis, not the area chart, right? This is not going to be used. You can toggle between these two here, and there are also charts like this, and then further you can choose it. So for me, I prefer the analysis to make it as simple as possible without complicating with too many indicators or too many I would say too many fancy things. So let's stick with candles here, and this is the basic graph. And as a default, it comes with volume indicator. You can hide it like this and then open it like this, or can remove it completely like this, right? So you can toggle between the way whatever you want. So that's basically about investing.com. In the next video, we'll see how to construct a particular chart and do a technical analysis as we did for Nike. And I'll be talking about some indicators and how to use the indicators to effectively make a trade, right? So thanks for watching, guys, and let's stay in touch.